activated, and now I get my staff. And it's a shooter now. Fire staff for the win! Bring it, sucker! Hey there, YouTube. This is SwOwl, and today we're taking a look at a game called Forewarned. This is where you're going to spawn in at, oh yeah, real quick, if you throw that coffee cup in that, you get a secret achievement. It is much harder than it sounds. Up here is the main board. This is where we'll actually start the game and play. This is where your list of daily activities is. These are going to be your trophies. As you can see, I got all the damn colors in the rainbow. And over on this side, these are just treasures that you'll collect. These reset when you prestige, but you can get them again, obviously. And then everything else will basically be done through this computer screen. From this computer screen, you can buy your equipment at that top one. This one is going to be all your pages once you collect all of those. And at the bottom is going to be your prestige store. As you can see, I bought all the cosmetics. We have all the decorations. I believe we have all the pets, although you can only have one pet at a time. Although we love our bird, because our bird makes us faster. 10% movement speed increase. And then I've got some of the stickers. I kind of gave up. The stickers, you just stick them on your equipment, and it kind of customizes them, but they're not exactly something to get excited over. This game is basically like Phasmophobia. It's hard to not, like, really just compare the two, because that's really... If Phasmophobia is ghosts, this game is mummies. Think of it that way. We'll go ahead and play. I'll host a private room because I don't want to join anybody's lobby. From there, customizations. Oh god, we love customizations. You can set the difficulty that you want it on. You can set the map size. I never go to large. It's just not worth it. There's so many empty rooms on large. It's never worth it. You can pick random, or you can actually pick each individual one. That being said, each of these two maps, like these first two, have the same interior. These two have the same interior. These two have the same interior. These two have the same interior, etc., etc. You get the idea. So pick the basic one, leave it on easy, leave it on small, private, and then we can come up here and do even more modifiers, like if we want to have more or less med kits, if you want to be able to hurt other players, because when players die, they can come back as a mummy. And if PvP is on, you can burn them with your torch and kill them accidentally. Sorry, guy. Blessing of Osiris is rebirths, essentially. You get an extra life. You can have up to 3. Timed, if you want to set a certain time for how quick you have to gather. This is just gathering the evidence and plugging the evidence into the crypt door. That's all it is. Don't like freak out and be like, oh my god, 3 minutes to do the entire... No. It's just 3 minutes to figure out what it is and then plug it into the door, although 3 minutes would be cracked. I think my best time was a 6-minute one, and it was really, really nice with the evidence. Loot, even split or finders keepers, i.e. if you pick up the gold, you get to keep it, otherwise it gets divided evenly. Spiritual interaction frequency, idea, you know, ghost events, that kind of stuff, getting evidence. How hard is it to get the evidence? Lock chests off on. You need to have this off if you want to banish the mummy. You have to be able to open up the chest to grab the 4 canopic jars, or as we call them, cantaloupes. And those are required in order for you to do the puzzle, to get into the puzzle room, so that you can then get into the actual mummy room and do the banishment ritual. Starting health, you get the idea. Disarm traps off on. Okay. With the disarm traps, it doesn't actually disarm them, it just allows you to click them to disarm them, and it's only for a certain amount of time. So it's really not worth it. But yeah, you get the idea. You can adjust it so that you can increase your reward size, whatnot. We're not going to do anything substantial here. We're just going to go ahead, and it's been so long since I've played this, so we're just going to load up the basic map and give it a shot. Okay, so here we are. This is the item that we're looking for. When we take this item, it will summon the mummy into existence. But in order to get into this room, we have to figure out what the mummy is. So let's head on in here and open up our pack. This is all of our equipment. You probably won't have all of this equipment or all of the equipment slots that I have down there. As you can see, I have 9 different slots. Always take the torch, and we'll grab this, that. What else can we grab that's quick and easy? Because really, we're just going to run some stuff in first. All right. You can light your torch, and your torch can actually be swung to fight off monsters whenever it comes time. This is going to be your radar, which we'll be able to do once we actually open the crypt. Nothing happens until we open the crypt. This is where we're going to put our pages. This is where we're going to put our 2 treasures. There's 1 to 2 treasures. Since it is a small map, there may actually only be 1. We're going to hit this. See that blue eye on it? That blue eye switch is what we're going to be looking for when we actually summon the mummy into existence, which I don't know if we're even going to do, but we'll find out. Turn this on, drop it. We'll go ahead and drop that guy right there. We'll go ahead and turn on a radio and drop it. A radio is a great way for us to find our way back. That dead ends quickly. That seems to go a really long way. So we're going to drop our flashlight here so we have another way to find our way back. What you're looking for here is over 11. And there it is. Tremors detected. Over 11. We now have an evidence. Let's open this up. Let's click on evidence, and we have tremors. As you can see, these are all the different evidence. This is where it'll determine which magi we get, and you'll be able to look at each individual research. You can check them to see what their traits are and what, they give, what their traits are, and then their actual code. We need that code to plug into a door. You hear those footsteps? That's evidence. All right. This we have to save for him. He will eventually piddle on the floor, and we will use that and this to detect it for magnetic and radioactive. So let's head on up. All right. These are all our objectives. These are like optional extra objectives and the collectibles. These blue ones only give you extra experience. The yellow ones are the ones that give you extra money. Everything is tied to money. Oh, we got a bong. As you can see, there is a red skull on there. That is that little radar that we put down. And you can see we have 10.5% of the map mapped. So that is how we use the radar, which gave us, yes, we got it. We got radar. Cool. Thank you. Stop bonging at me. Collect treasures, pages, all kinds of stuff. Stuff we're going to do already anyways. This thing will supposedly protect you. I've never had it work properly. We don't need photos. We do need this. We do need this. And this will actually allow us to find gold, which we'll go over everything. And yes, you did watch me just pick up dynamite. Also, we have a headlamp, which, can I figure out what button? There it is. There we go. Headlamp on. I don't want to place any markers. Can I turn? Can we not stop? No. There we go. Like I said, it's been a hot minute since I played. You can light these, and they will stay lit unless the mummy blows them out. But if the mummy blows them out, it's an evidence. Here's a page. It will take up an inventory slot. Boop. As you can see, it's on my 6. Like this guy up. This guy up. This, if it opens or closes on its own, I think is an evidence. Also, the guys inside there can come out and come to life. Possibly. Oh, nope. Oh, well, that's... That's gonna make things a lot more difficult. Maybe don't pick up... We messed up bad. We messed up bad. Alright. No. Yes, thank you. This, thank you. Alright, 6. There we go. Pages placed in their thing. They have to be placed in this. As you could hear, there was a little bong to let me know that I was doing it right, because I'm an idiot and dropped my torch. Oh. Well, he needs to blow one of those 2 out in order for me to get extinguished flames at this point. I guess this one as well. Yay! Torch came back. Oh, I knew you would never leave me, Torchy. Alright, let's go get our torch. Also, this is the door. You plug it in, and then you hit the button to send it on. That explosion of items is called destruction. Bird, you're kind of in the wing flappy way. Okay. Themis, Decan, Atamon. We still have like 3 different people it could be. So, you know. It's one of the things I didn't really care about this game. There's a lot of evidence, and some of it's kind of useless. But yeah, we'll figure out which one it is. We'll plug it in over there. We'll hit that one. Yes, we already got footsteps. You can stop now. If you plug it in wrong, those shoot up spikes, you take damage, and the mummy gets summoned into existence without you being able to get in. Yeah, that happens every once in a while. He carries you back to the entrance. That's all he really does, though. Alright, well, since he's probably here, let's go ahead and do this. Where are you? Nothing. Do magnetic distortion? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Nothing. We'll come back to that. Alright. That's obviously a trap. What we're gonna do is we're either gonna run through it or we're gonna try running through it. Made it. Obviously another trap. Ready? Okay. So important thing. See my headlamp is buzzing and freaking out? That's electronic disturbance. And there's our piddle, which we now need to do this. Nothing. But yes. Okay. So, let us take a look at that real quick. We had metallic signature without radioactive with electronic disturbance. We now know it is Atamon. It's almost like once he piddles, you know exactly what he is. You just have to get to the piddle stage. Atamon is going to be the crystal ball and the baseball bat, which we will plug that in here in a moment. But we want the treasure that is there and that money. So what we're going to do is use our sprint to... I think we hit this wall. Nope. Maybe try again. Let's try that one more time. We have to touch this wall. Touch. Bro? Huh. It's definitely gonna attack me. Okay, well. There it is. Whew. Kind of a dick. Alright, this doesn't take... Okay, it just takes up vision. So it's in my vision now. Alright, that's a canopic jar. We will need 4 of those in order to do the mummy itself. But we're going to run this out real quick. And I just saw our thing. You know what? Let's do that real quick. This is the explodey door, as you can tell. I'm going to drop the treasure. There is a way I know that you can... Come on. Alright, 5 seconds. And where's the drop button? That's the drop button. Drop. Running away! Running away! That will do damage to you if you're standing too close to it. Also, you may have heard a loud clanging sound. Pretty sure that was this closing. Which you can tell if it's done that by this. We open up the tablet and you can see there are claw marks. Which that is just also another evidence. That evidence is called disturbed tombs. Where are you at? Disturbed tombs. Boom. Yep. Magnetic or electronic disturbance. We got that. Which one is Atamon? Let's take a look. Atamon, loud breathing, hates electronic light, protective of eyes. Oh, it's the multi-armed dude. Supposedly you can use the flashlight to stun him. You like go blink blink with the flashlight and it'll stun him. But I've had mixed results with that. This room, as you can see, is the treasure room. All the golds. All the golds. Okay, we have a page and we have a treasure. Let's run these back out. By the way, as you can see, I'm not even worried about anything. It's because there are things that can hurt you, but it's not going to be the mummy. The mummy can't hurt you until it actually is activated and manifested in its phase. We go this way. We went partially this way. We need to grab that canopic jar. We got a cantaloupe. We need 3 more cantaloupes. Alright. It's gonna be treasure. Sometimes there's a page in these. Sometimes that explodes. Oh. Cantaloupe? No cantaloupe. Nothing in there. No page up here. Cantaloupe? Cantaloupe. Boop. Alright. So, oh, hey, page. Ooh. We're out of stuff. Let's drop that real quick. We'll come back for it. Yep, he's doing stuff. Oof. That had to be a painful poop. Alright. Let's put that away. These actually go inside. This door is the main door. It always has the eye over it like that. We want to stack these right here. So that way, when we find the blue lever, we can open this up as well as we can open up the top door up there. We could run over here, grab those, and take them with us, because they will be important when it comes time. All right, I think we've cleared everything in that direction, but we'll take a quick peek. Ain't nothing going on there, ain't nothing going on there. Oh, see? See? This is why we need the torch. You gotta swipe them. All right. That's back. That was treasure room, which means this is the only other way left to go. That was something that got exploded. If he starts walking around, that's reanimation as an evidence. Sometimes there's pages on top of these. That's a royal mummy. You may need to take a picture of a royal mummy if you ever need to. That's what they look like. They have the yellow, the golden wraps with the blue body. Also, sometimes the treasure is over here in this corner. The fact that the treasure isn't there tells me there's probably only one. Wait, no, we got 2 treasures. Never mind. Don't mind me. Talking out of my ass. Alright. Let's go back. Where are our other... I don't know if those were blown out or if they just ran out. Where are our other canopic jars? We need more cantaloupes. There's more than just 2. There's 4. Alright, so there's nothing that way. Oh, I bet you there was one in the... Is there not a chest in here? There is not a chest in here. Okay. Hi. He didn't even know where I was. He was lost as I was. Alright, nothing in that one. They may be in the actual room. That's what's going on here. I just remembered. Sometimes they're actually inside the tomb thing. So let's go plug that in real quick, since we have Atabon, which is Crystal Baseball Bat. There's Crystal Baseball Bat. It's lit up. We're gonna hit the button. We got it right. Otherwise, it would have been like, and then spikes would have done damage to us, and he would have been on the loose. All right. Lots of money in here as well. The great thing about this game is when you prestige, you get to keep your money. So money is everything. There's 1 cantaloupe, and there's 2 cantaloupes. Awesome. We have all the cantaloupes. Can I not? There we go. Picked it up. This switch. Yes, destruction. Got it. We'll open this chamber. When we take this cat, everything pops off. So we're not going to take that cat just yet. We are going to go ahead and get our stuff in position. Actually, since I'm the only person here, I don't really have to worry about getting got. That's useless. This is useless. Yeah, you know the talkie box. This one, you hold it out and it will like point towards treasure to let you know where the treasure is. This one should be useless. This one might actually be part of the puzzle. I'm not sure. Yeah? What's up? Ah, you gotta pee, weirdo. All right, we're going to grab all of those, and then we're going to grab the thing that might actually save us. I doubt it. The flashlight. All right, so we have all our pages up there. We have our treasures up there. This is going to be the door out. Once we grab the cat, he's going to summon into existence, and we're going to need to find our way to the blue liver, which is going to spawn in. Boop. Oh, God, it takes a spot. All right, well, that's useless. All right. So now there's a blue lever out here somewhere. There's also a big bad monster. That guy. You see any blue levers? I did not. Blue levers? Blue levers? Oh! Nope. I got caught in the corner. Oh, all of my stuff is now where my body was when I died. Man, it was not very kind with the blue lever. All right. Wherever the... Yep. Thank you.
Death is only
the beginning. This is the respawn one, and then there'll be a red one and a blue one, I think, or vice versa. The red one allows you to attack your teammates. The blue one allows you to help your teammates as a mummy. But we're going to do an actual respawn and hope that we don't get got immediately, because this map is tiny as hell. We come back with a torch, a really shitty torch at that. Man, we are so screwed, because it is over that way, and so is the bad guy. Blue. We need all of those canopic jars. You can go through here, or you can go out. Suck it, nerd! He can't get me because I'm outside. Oh, here we go. There's all my money. Canopic jar, canopic jar, canopic jar, canopic jar. Please don't. No, 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 no. Son of a bitch! I think we're screwed again. Get him all the way over here. Go over here, and then run, 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 run! Yes! Bird for the win! Bird for the win. I would not have been able to do that if I did not have the bird. He can't come down here. He can come through that door if you taunt him, but he can't. He won't come down here, unless somebody literally taunts him all the way down here. We now have a stupid puzzle. Okay, so with this puzzle, you're going to hit this button. These are going to light up in a certain way, and then you're going to have to plug that in on this side by hitting the buttons in that specific order. I hate this puzzle, just so we're clear. I just went completely brain dead, so we can hit it again. All right. Bird, lizard, frog, snake, fish. Bird, lizard, frog, snake, fish. Bird, lizard. Was it snake? Nope. It was frog, snake, fish. Ooh. Bird. Frog. Yeah, I got it. Frog, snake, fish. Yay! We have one. As you can see, I have one on the board. We need to light the other two up, and it's just going to get harder. Good God. Why am I so stupid? Bird. Lizard. Which point? That comes down. This is our gummy. Boop. Gummy. Raspberry? We'll go with raspberry. As you saw in my trophy room, I had a bunch of different, like, little gummy guys at the top. That's what this is. All the way down into the room. Rar, rar, rar. All right. So what we need to read here is that this picture is a flame. So we need to make sure they're all flame. And then it says reverse numeric order. So from high to low. First of all, we can go ahead and put this there. Oh, crap. I just realized we don't have the cat. We have to go get the cat from upstairs where the bad guy is, in that corner. Yeah, we don't have cat. We have to go get the cat. Let's set these up so that when he kills us, we can be, like, extra sad. Fire! 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 And fire. Just so you know, you can hit these again, because there's other ones. Gong. And then there's, like, an eye. But we want fire because the picture was of fire. Let's figure out which order these are in. Numbers. So this is 100. Little swirl equals 100. That's reverse numerical. So this is going to be our number 1. You can place flags. There's our first one. This is going to be our last one. Change color to that one. Frog is what? Our number 2. So let's do frog as our number 2. I'm just doing this as like a way for me to know which buttons I'm pressing. Because when it comes time, I'll need to hit the button and hit it right. And I do it red, blue, green, yellow, RBG. Let's go try to get the cat and hopefully not die. Though that's kind of like the problem with the small maps. With the small maps, you're really like kind of closed in. And you don't have a whole lot of... You don't have exactly a whole lot of leeway to move around. This is gonna suck if we die getting the cat. Because we are all set to go. Oh, there he is. He's gonna end up following us anyways, so... Where's the cat? Where's the cat? I did not see the cat. I wonder if the cat is in his damn chamber. I don't think it's in his chamber. It should be. Yeah, the only thing in here is that. You gonna block me? I did not see the cat. Where was the cat at? Yeah, you can choose to not banish him, and you could just throw the cat there and be done and exit and leave. But we're trying to do a full thing here. And it is not being very cooperative. There's the cat. Jesus, that went far. That torch isn't as good as my torch. Yep, I can hear him. Oh, we made it past him. Sucks to suck, loser. Alright. Well, here we go. How do I turn on my headlamp? My headlamp's on, Jesus. Okay, well, boop. Alright, all the stuff's here now. We have to protect this altar. Mummies will come through those doors and try to screw things up. But first, we have to light the candles. Boop, boop. Candles are all lit. All the stuff's down. Boom, we're locked in. Homeboy's gonna spawn in. Wow, that peaked audio-wise. Uh-huh.
You're too late.
Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Protect the ritual altar. Where are they at? Where are they at? Come on, there's one. You don't even have to swipe at them. You can literally just run through them. You can just be like, conga line, and hit them both. You just want to be quick about it, because if they swipe and hit you, you will take damage. And occasionally there's a runner like that, or that. He is attacking my altar. Get the hell out of here. Where did you come from? That page, by the way, isn't actually a page. It's just a regular, like, instruction page on, hey, if you're an idiot and don't know how to do this. Oh, okay. Phase 2. That comes up, at which point a staff is going to drop. Oh, no, we have to activate the wards first. Herpaderp. Okay. Button on the side. R. B. G. With a yellow. Bam. The wards have activated, and now I get my staff. And it's a shooter now. Fire staff for the win! Bring it, sucker! Did I mention I am, God, just the worst aim ever? But it's okay, because I have infinite ammo! is done. This house is healed. Yep, we're home. Here's our thing. As you can see, we made XP, we made gold, total gold gained, next level, current level, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you get the idea. That's the entire game. You can make the maps bigger, you can make stuff harder. There's different interiors, there's different exteriors, but the idea is still the basic same mechanics. If you made it this far, do the like and subscribe thing. Otherwise, I'll catch you this time next week. Bye-bye.